What's good YouTube, it's Rennie here. Today I'm bringing you a 1 to 5 mil squad builder. This is basically where I take and build a 1 mil team and then build it up all the way up to a 5 mil team. So I'll go 1 mil, 2 mil, 3 mil, 4 mil and 5 mil and show how I would upgrade it and what sort of positions I'm looking to upgrade. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe if you are new around here. Leave a like, leave a comment, it does help the channel grow, believe it or not. I know obviously you see some YouTubers that say, oh yeah, leave a like, leave a comment. Actually, to be honest with you, it does grow and help grow, and I didn't actually know about that. But yeah, let's get into this squad builder. So yes, as I said, we've got the 1 mil squad building right here for you guys. And you know, 1 mil you can actually get quite a lot, especially now with the team of seasons out. I think there's actually some really good team of seasons, and I think I'm going to be changing up my teams on my Xbox and my PlayStation to sort of get some more of these team of seasons in there. Just try out a few different players, you know. Using the same players over and over is quite boring, can be quite repetitive. So trying out some different players is obviously always nice. But yeah, this is what I would say is probably one of the strongest 1 mil teams out there. As I said, I'm trying to get back into this YouTube grind, by the way, guys. And I'm going to be trying to bring out 5 videos a week. I was going to say daily, but 5 videos a week. And you'll see this type of video once a week minimum. If you guys enjoy it, obviously I try and upload it more often, but building obviously so many teams is a little bit, can get repetitive. But in goal anyway, let's get into it. We've got Areola, team of the season, 6'5", right footed, 1-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 91 diving, 86 handling, 86 kicking, 92 reflex and 88 precision. This guy looks unreal, I'm not gonna lie. Like 6'5", I remember this guy when he was at Real Madrid last year, and oh my god, what a card it was. I think it was like his 82 goal card and it was insane. So I have big hopes really when it comes to this Areola. If it's not, it's okay, he's still going to be decent. I think he's only 50k, so especially with the team of season packs being open right now, so this team might actually be a lot cheaper than what I valued it at when I built it. So yeah, in the right back spot we've got Max Aarons. I actually just packed from some like really random packs, and it was actually, I think he's tradable as well, which is obviously quite nice. I'm actually going to use him personally in one of my teams where I'm going to build on PlayStation. He's 5'10", high medium, 3-star, 93 pace, 76 passing, 85 dribble, 87 defending, and 83 physical. Just an unreal card, let's be honest. I think I might have a soft spot because I've been playing Football Manager for the last like 2 weeks or so, quite heavy. Yeah, this guy's actually unreal on Football Manager, so I thought, well, let me just try and use him in FIFA as well, and obviously with him on the team season, obviously is that nice boost to him. In the centre back roles, we've got a nice partnership here and a little bit of a sweating overpowered. What isn't sweating overpowered really when you got, you know, that's what we're looking for. We're trying to get some more wins in weekend league, you know, that is the aim. We're going to be using Rafael Varane. I think he's slowly going to be moved out of the meta just because we have so many of these new cards coming in with the team of season. There's going to be so many options. For now, he's still going to be more than good enough in my opinion. 6'3", medium high, 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 82 pace, 87 defending, 82 handling and 64 passing. Just a disclaimer as well, some players might not be in the right positioning when I put them in. So you might have to get some precision cards to obviously modify them. And I'll also show you how I would set it up in-game, because we wouldn't be actually using the 4-5-1 in-game. We'll obviously be changing that up. Left centre-back is actually going to be Mendy. I'm not really too sure how I would set this up exactly, really, because I'll show you there's another Mendy basically coming in as well in the left-back spot. I'm not really too sure who I would want to play as the left centre back or the left back, because the through balls are so good on this game, you know. So do I use like somebody with more pace but he's going to be on less chem, or do I use on somebody who's going to have more pace, less pace but better like defending stuff and so on? I think I'll probably stick with this, but I think you could, like in game you could probably change to that and you'd probably be okay. In that sense, if you like, okay, like let's say if you want to use Mendy as a centre back, you could low key do this. I just actually clocked when I was looking down at the team. If I keep looking down as well, guys, sorry, my phone is down there and that's the team. I would actually say maybe this, and then I think I would probably use Ferdinand Mendy in the centre back, and then use Benjamin Mendy as the left back. But it's obviously up to sort of preference, trial and error, guys. There's nothing wrong with that. Into the centre mid spot, and as you can tell, when I build these teams, I'm going to try and make them like kind of team of season based. Just a lot more, I think there's just a lot more interest in them, you know. I think you guys probably want to see them more. They're going to be interesting cards and stuff like that, and they're overpowered. Let's be honest, team of season's got them crazy stat boosts, so definitely recommend looking to get into them. Tango and Dumbello though, medium, right foot, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 85 pace, 81 shoot, 90 pass, 94 dribble, 83 defending, 89 physical. I think this guy was saying it's like 250k. That is such an unreal price for him, man. I think he's unbelievable, so I definitely recommend picking him up. And let's get into another team of season. As I said, team of season is the left, right, and centre really when it comes to building these teams. Even like, I don't know if you guys saw my 300k team, but that was kind of a team of season based as well. Emi Buendia, unbelievable player, man. Once again, another football manager. God, I'm not gonna lie, this guy's unreal on football manager. 5'8", high, 4-star. 96 pace, 92 shooting, 92 passing, 94 dribbles, 77 defending, 85 physical. He's got 77 defending. Holy Jesus Christ. But yeah, unbelievable card. Definitely recommend picking him up. Literally, as you can tell, he can play everywhere. Right mid, left mid, centre mid, cam, striker, wherever you want, really, when it comes to just sort of preferences. Into the left mid spot, we're going to have Heung-min Son coming through. I'll be honest with you, there's going to be a few players in here what are going to be a little bit cheaper. It's probably going to be the next three, I would say, are going to be more on the cheaper end. That's just something we've got to work with until we start boosting the team mouse, with obviously the value of the team and so on. But Heung-min Son comes in the left mid, 6 foot, high, 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, 88 pace, 86 shooting, 80 pass, 87 dribble, and 69 physical. Obviously, you guys know what Son brings, you know, Sonaldo is obviously his nickname, and I would assume, actually I don't know, will he get a team of the season? Let me know in the comments if you think he's going to get a team of the season, because obviously at the start of the season he was unbelievable, but at the end of the year, and I would say the second half of the season, he sort of slowly dipped off. The left cam, obviously, as I said, we're going to change it in game and show you how I would set it up. So Sissoko, they're coming in 6'2", high, 3-star, 78 pace, 77 passing, 78 dribble, 77 defending, 89 physical, just a man mountain of a midfielder. As always, I always give him the nickname, it's the cheap Vieira, and he still sort of holds that, to be honest with you. And then the RAM is, I believe it's Anthony Martial, another cheap option, as I said. There's a few cheap choices in here at the 1 mil mark, just so we can get more of the teams and season players in, and just some better players in as well. Like having Ndombele, Matt Sarins, and Emi Buendia, and obviously the striker was about to come in. You can take a few hits because these guys will probably help in that sort of sense. But 89 pace, 83 shooting, 74 passing, 87 dribble, 72 physical, 6 foot, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, medium work rates. I'll be totally honest with you, we just probably use him right mid and then Son left mid and just use them out there, and then use our overpowered Emi Buendia and obviously our striker. I think you guys might have expected it when you saw the double French sort of links coming through. It is Edouard. This guy looks unreal, I'm not going to lie. 94 pace, 89 shooting, 82 pass, 90 dribble, 86 physical, 6'2", high medium, right footed, 4-star. Just going to be an absolute powerhouse. He's actually got decent agility, which is obviously always nice. With the good strength as well. Quality pace, unreal option. I think this for 1 mil is unbelievable. Obviously, we could do some things different and here and there, but that's sort of comes down to preferences and just if you want to have more of an all-round team or some superstars in the team. Personally, I prefer to have superstars in my team just so they carry me through, you know, when them games are really tough and they're just not going your way. As I would say though about the positions, obviously you're going to change Martial to a cam. Mendy, you would need to get manager and loyalty bonus to get him on 7 chem. But yeah, I'll quickly show you how I set it up in game. I'm just going to show you the 4-4-2 because I think that's like the most used and most basic formation what a lot of people are using right now. So how I would set it up in game, as I said earlier, I'll probably use Fernand Mendy as the centre back with Varane just so we have that more pace. Probably do it like this way if you can, if you don't mind swapping them as well. This is obviously you set up in your custom tactics and so on. If you want to know some custom tactics, obviously check my channel. I always upload my custom tactics and what I think is the most overpowered and sort of sustainable tactics for you guys to use in foot champs. Obviously then Benjamin Mendy goes out left back, Son left mid, Sissoko left centre mid, Ndombele right centre mid. Is probably better off actually doing Sissoko right centre mid and Ndombele left centre mid, Martial right mid, then obviously the 2 overpowered strikers up top in Emi and Edouard, just using that team of season power, and hopefully that can power us through. That is the 1 mil squad, and as I said, I'm going to be boosting this up from a 2 mil, 3 mil, 4 mil, 5 mil in the rest of this video. So up next, the 2 mil team. Okay, so for the 2 mil team, I'll be totally honest with you, there isn't like too many crazy changes because I kind of like the base of this team. You know, I'm liking the team of seasons what we've got in this sort of squad. I think there's a lot of good players about it. We just kind of need to probably, as I said, we've got some cheap options here. We've got Sissoko, Martial, and Son. They are our cheap options, and I'll be honest with you, they're all gone. As I said, they're cheap, they're nice, but they're not going to be too crazy. And also Benjamin Mendy's going to come out just because I'm not really too sure sort of what direction I would actually want to go with him. As you could tell when I was sort of questioning it, would I rather him the left back or the centre back? So we'll take him out as well. So into the left mid spot, I think it was a bit obvious. Some of you guys might have seen in the thumbnail. It's not the informed version yet, but we do get that later on, maybe at the 5 mil mark, I think it is. But for, I think 150k on net spots, Neymar, 5-star, high medium, 5'9", right footed, 91 pace, 85 shooting, 86 pass, 94 dribble. I don't care what team of seasons come out. Neymar on FIFA always feels insane, so I definitely recommend picking him up no matter what your price is. If you're working with a 500k team and you can get Neymar in, do it, honestly. He's unbelievable. It's obviously a little bit harder because I don't think there's actually that many good Brazilians really out there what can sort of alongside him. And obviously the main link what you could do is Mbappe, who we're going to be using here. He's a little bit more expensive obviously as well. So like if you wanted both of them, you probably couldn't do it for a 500k team. So yeah, this is why obviously this is like that 2 mil upgrade from the 1 mil team. Mbappe comes in. That is a massive upgrade though from the Martial and Son from net to Neymar and Mbappe. That's unbelievable, and definitely recommend obviously making these changes for sure. And then we'll obviously upgrade to Soko. You know, Kante, I think it's actually quite cheap right now, but still a quality player. You know, he's fun to use. He's an like how he plays in real life is actually how he plays in FIFA, which is not usually what happens in FIFA. For somebody who is quite small, he is 5'6", medium height, 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 77 pace, 76 passing, 81 dribble, 86 defending, 82 physical. I didn't actually go over Mbappe's stuff though. He's high low, 5'10", 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 96 pace, 86 shooting, 78 pass, 91 dribble and 76 physical. I think this is just a big upgrade from what we had. And as I said, we have a bit of complications with Mendy, so why not just bring in an icon defender? You know, Marcel Desailly I think is one of the best actually defenders on this game. Very underused because a lot of people are using fullbacks as centre backs, and all for it. I don't really want to give you guys fullbacks as centre backs too often, just because I think a lot of you guys might not do it. If you guys don't mind me actually using fullbacks as centre backs because you want to just get the most wins possible, let me know. You're not worried about chemistry, let me know as well, because then it obviously helps me building these teams, because I'm sort of building it around actually using some centre backs and stuff like that. If I use full backs, the team could look completely different. Obviously massive changes here. Once again, I'll show you how I would set up in the 4-4-2. Once again, I think I would probably keep the strike force with Edouard and Emi Buendia, just because I think they are just, you know, I think they're just going to be a little bit better maybe than the Neymar and Mbappe. Once again, it's preference. You know, maybe you prefer Mbappe as a striker, so we use Emi Buendia or Roman, not a problem. Okay, what if you prefer Neymar, you want that 5-star at top? Not a problem. Once again, you have players who can sort of play every position with your front four. Apart from Edouard, I'll say he can only probably play striker, but Mbappe, Emi and Neymar can all play like right mid, left mid, striker. It all comes down to preferences. But yeah, that is a 2 mil team complete. Now I'll show you what I would do if I was going to upgrade it to a 3 mil team. Okay, so for the 3 mil team, as I was just talking about the fullbacks, I'll be honest with you, like there was a certain team of season what I saw in the fullbacks, and I was like, you know what, you guys are gonna need to see this guy in full force, I guess. So take out Kante, we take out Varane, and I believe we take out Edouard. Obviously, I don't know if you guys are gonna like Edouard or not. So yeah, I don't really know if you guys are gonna really enjoy Edouard or not. And with the changes I'm about to make to the team, he would be on 8 cam, and I'm not too sure if you guys are wanting to use that. But yeah, Varane's gone, Kante's gone, and also Edouard. So what we are doing here is obviously, as I said, I don't know if you guys are about this like fullback and centre back wave. It's 100% worth doing if you haven't looked at it yet. By the way, using the fullbacks and centre back, they're just ridiculous in this game because how good free balls are. And I don't really know why they're so good, to be honest with you, apart from obviously having the pace to match the through balls and the strikers and stuff like that. But actually their positioning's fine, everything just seems fine with them. But Mikulia coming in, 6'2", medium, 3-star, 94 pace, 82 passing, 90 dribble, 86 defending, 90 physical. As you guys can see from there, from his stats, he should be an unreal centre back, and obviously that 94 pace is going to help with them through balls. He obviously gives us another nice link into another team this season with Nkunku. I think is how you say his name. But he looks really good. Him and Ndombele next to each other should be insane. 4-star, 3-star, medium, 5'10", 90 pace, 87 shooting, 90 passing, 93 dribbling, 76 defending, and 77 physical. Just a quality player all round. You know, him and Ndombele are both going to be them like all round centre mids. what's going to help you sort of push the game forward for sure. And then we bring in the King Rat himself, headliner Ben Yedder. I wasn't like 100% sure on this guy. I wasn't like too sure if this is the right move or not. As I said, you could use Edouard on 8chem if you're enjoying Edouard, not a problem. I actually probably would say maybe it might be worth doing that. It just sort of depends really how good Edouard is for you guys, but for what I was seeing, he's like 50k and just looked a very solid option. But Ben Yedder, high, 5'7", 4-star skill moves, 5-star weight for 89 pace, 89 shooting, 86 passing, 92 dribbles, 71 physical. As we all know him, the King Rat, I don't think he's like as good, well he is as good as last year in my opinion, but he's not used as much because his goal card is not as good. But this headliner card is unreal. Exactly the same sort of stuff what he was doing last year he does with that card, so definitely recommend looking at him. And this is obviously the I think this is the 3 mil team for you guys, and as always I'll show you how I would set it up. Once again, Ben Yedder now goes up top. As I said, you can just like use whoever you want basically as the other striker. Maybe using double 5-star weak foot could be insane for you guys, so Neymar and Ben Yedder could be a nice option. Mbappe and Emi out on the wings. Comes down to preference really, who you want that other striker to be. I would say Ben Yedder's probably not the greatest on the wings, so use him up top. But yeah, 3 mil, very solid team as well. On next is the 4 mil team. I don't think it's actually too much of a big upgrade, so let me just double check on my phone. I lied, there's actually 2 changes and they're actually really good upgrades for your team here. It's actually kind of going on to the FUT birthday wave now. You know, I thought in the FUT birthday was a lot of good cards what came out, a lot of overpowered cards really what came out. Yeah, let's bring them in. So Nkunku, you know, it was a short stay, but as I said, he is a very good card, but I think there's a certain other midfielder who sort of will take that cake for the other midfielder, and I used him in my pro qualifiers in the last one. He was phenomenal for me, and also we'll be saying goodbye to Ferland Mendy at the left back spot. Bulwar is the other guy who I was using in my, qualifiers team and stuff like that, and he was unbelievable. 5'9", high medium, 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, 90 pace, 90 shooting, 88 powers, 91 defending, 75 defending. 91 dribbling, 75 defending, and 80 physical. Very good option. Him and Ndombele, obviously now you have that guy who can use his left foot on the left side of centre mid, so that's always a nice little bonus there as well. Obviously we're keeping Ben Yedder. As I said, Ferland Mendy it's a good buy, but not for long as we bring him back in, as we're going to be using the FUT birthday version of him. Nice little upgrade here. Haven't actually got to use him myself because he is fairly expensive, I'll be totally honest with you, but for 4 mil for the team what we built, I think it's kind of right to do the next move. He's 5-star, left footed, high, 5'11", 95 pace, 70 shooting, 84 pass, 85 dribble, 83 defending, 86 physical. This is a great player, like all round. And that at left back is unbelievable. I would say probably now in our back line, Desai is our weakest player, which is kind of crazy to say, but this back line is unbelievable now we've got it. And looking at our midfield and stuff like that, is looking also very solid. Obviously this is the 4 mil mark, so some of you guys might not have this and you might have clicked off the video by now if you don't have this type of coins, but 4 mil. This is probably how I would set it up. As I said, all wide now is like left centre mid, Ndombele on the right, and once again use whoever you want up top, but make sure Ben Yedder's up there because he's not probably fast enough to go on the wings. But very solid options here for you guys. And then on to the 5 mil mark. I believe it's only 1 change. I just will need to double check. It is only 1 change, and I'll be honest with you, it's like it's a luxury buy at this point. Now when we're looking to like upgrade this team, every player who we're looking to upgrade is a luxury upgrade. Upgrading Mbappe could be an upgrade. Ben Yedder, if you want to drop maybe him down and go back with Edouard, not a problem here now because you have that all-war and Mbappe link, so everyone's on full chem. Mukulele, I should have mentioned this earlier when he came in, though you will need to get loyalty and also manager bonus on him. But as I said, we kind of was lacking that other striker, like the confirmed striker, and I think Ferland Mendy, I was going to call him Ferland Mendy. Neymar in form is going to be that guy to come in. It's the last purchase for this team. As I said, you could change Ben Yedder with Edouard if you preferred Edouard, which isn't a problem as well. You could use Edouard and Neymar, could be a nice combination as well there. And then with the extra coins, you could look to maybe upgrade to Desai's higher cards if you want, or maybe just another player in general. But yeah, man, this is a quality team, man. Going to the 4-4-2 once again. Neymar is no longer that left mid. He is our other striker with Ben Yedder. Mbappe on the right mid, Emi on the left mid, Aouar and Ndombele in the midfield, and then obviously the backline, Mendy, Desailly, Mukulia and Aarons. Very solid for you guys to pick up. If you guys build this team, let me know in the comments and let me know how it plays in game from what I'm seeing and how I play personally. This should work perfect with how the meta is and so on. So yeah, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and peace.